Hey. Whoa. Sorry, I surprised you. You sure did.
No, Johnny, not every pair of pants has to have an elastic on it, okay? I mean, no, we're going with layers. Like, there's no iron-ons, okay? You got good material, you look good.
I feel like a goddamn downtown Homo sapien.
Well, don't worry about the way you feel,
Fabulous.
you look good, you know?
Well, I don't feel good, but was this like a day in the life of Lucas? You're going around shopping like a woman all day? Is that what you do?
Hey, we didn't even go to the best places, so I took you to the Gap and, you know, the club. We did it up. You look good.
There you go.
I don't know, buds. I'm not so sure. I want to go home right now.
Well,
get out of this right now.
You're lucky you didn't have to deal with this big baby today at the salon. That hurts.
Oh, it did hurt. It did hurt my back. It's still sore.
Than hell. I didn't know it was gonna take
You know what I did
long,
like though?
okay?
I like that one chick working on my feet down there. Eh? She was working on my feet, putting the oils on it, the whole
wait a
bit.
second. Who
Nice.
did your-
Louise. Louise.
No, that was Luis. That was a guy.
You know what, speaking
That
of
was a guy.
spa,
That was a dude.
I noticed that something didn't come off.
Yeah,
there,
I didn't
Shannon.
have time to get to everything I wanted to do with your face and.
Johnny, that mustache, man, it's gotta go.
Excuse me.
I mean, you play with fire, you're gonna get burned, okay? I know, ridiculous. You cannot pull a knife on cops and think you can get away with it. I mean, this is just, particularly in light of what's happened in this nation.
But how do you know he pulled it on anyone for what reason? I mean, I read that article too, and it never says why he pulled it. I mean, maybe he was just protecting himself, and then he almost gets run over.
Well, look, he may have been protecting himself from the monsters in his head, and that's sad if he was, but you cannot run around in public at the corner of Yonge and Wellesley with a knife
No,
and
because
think you can get away with it.
No, because otherwise you get run over by the police. I mean, is that what we pay them for? I thought it was serve and protect, not shoot down and run over.
Okay, well, Zach, listen to me here. Okay, would you rather that they actually plug this lunatic full of holes? Or can you not celebrate the fact that these skilled, trained officers managed to, run the guy down and not kill him?
Skilled. It was lucky they only broke his wrist. I mean, okay, remember that guy who pulled out his wallet and they shot him 40 times?
Well, that's
the same kind of thing. It's lucky that this guy didn't die.
It's not the same kind of thing. I mean, that's very unfortunate that this poor guy pulled out his wallet and got killed, but this guy's running around downtown with a knife. And frankly, I mean, if you were in that situation, if you were doing that, and then they plugged you full of holes, I mean, I'd be sad for a short time, and then I'd go, he probably deserved it. Don't cross the law.
I have to admit, I didn't think that a rock, paper, scissors competition was going to be as exciting as I thought it was. In the end, it was so thrilling how serious people took it. And do you know what I mean? Like when you did paper and covered that guy's rock, he was pissed.
Oh,
do you know?
bummer.
And he's slamming the floor and freaking out and all that
take
stuff.
a swing at me, yeah.
And then when you came second place, I couldn't believe it. I was freaking out. It was thrilling. My eyes are open to rock, paper, scissors, I swear.
I'm glad. I'm so happy you weren't bored. That kid Colin, though, is fantastic. I mean, he's like a machine. And that last throw,
The guy who beat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That last throw, the whole time I kept thinking to myself, throw paper, and then it just came out scissors.
Why didn't you?
It was like my fingers had a mind of their own. I was throwing the paper, I saw my hand going down, and my fingers just went boop, boop, and just popped right out on their own.
You came second place, and I'm thrilled.
Next year.
I'm
Next
thrilled.
year.
Just to see something great happen to someone who is great, that restores my faith in the universe. I'm always trying to be a good person, and so much crappy stuff has happened to me lately, and so it's just great to get out today.
You are a good person. You're a fantastic person. Just you hit a bad patch. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, you know what? Why don't we go out and celebrate tonight? Why don't we grab a drink and maybe go, glow in the dark golf or something?
No, I can't. I've got this thing tonight. I'm going to meet my friend, and I can't get out of it.
The joint is an amazing
So cool.
bar, and the
Yeah.
band. Not that I would remember it all that much. I was,
I thought that was killer.
Well, I think I drank way too much.
Oh
you
my
know.
God.
It
Tell
was-
me about it. That bartender, She was so hot, and she was like pouring tequila shots on you. Do you remember that much?
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was pretty cool.
But look, Jess, it was what it was what it was. It was a fun little fling, but you know what? It wasn't serious. It was just that one night and that one night only.
Yeah,
You know?
it was seriously hot.
Okay. Don't you have a boyfriend?
Oh. Yeah, Ben, I actually talked to him yesterday, and I just told him, like, it's over. I'm a
What?
lesbian now, and I mean, he was kind of freaked out, but I was just like,
Well,
dude,
hold on,
we're
hold
so
on.
over.
What? You dumped Ben and told him that you were a lesbian now?
Yeah.
I've had this since I was 13 years old. That's when I started growing her. I've had it since then, you understand? It's like my eyes or my nose. It's my strength.
Yeah.
It's my power. It's part of me. You know, I go like that. I stroke it. I stroke it when I need to find something out, when I need some answers, when I need some strength. It gives me power. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, it served you well.
It's a very tickler.
I know. It served you well, Johnny, but do you want to change? Okay? Do you want to be a new man? Do you want to do you want to surrender? If you do, it's got to go. And I'm saying it's got to go right now. Okay?
Thank
Listen, listen, it's got to go right now, dude. You got to do it. You look good, okay? Let's take it off.
What are you talking about?
Let's take it off.
What are you doing? What the hell's that?
This is a shaver, and I'm proposing we take it off right now.
Okay, wait a second. You walk around with a shaver. You have like a 24-hour shadow.
Use it on yourself.
How do you use that?
This is a sculpted piece of art, okay? I use the 4 on the sides, the 3 on the front to improve definition, the 2 underneath, and I go down to the wood from the neck down. There you go.
Charity knew this. This is one of her favorite things about me other than my arse. All right, you know, she...
Johnny.
What?
Charity cheated on you, okay? You owe her nothing, man.
Right, that's
Change. Be a new man.
Look, this whole mustache, it symbolizes your direct connection with Charity. Charity's not around anymore, okay? She's gone, and that needs to go. You need to reclaim your face, reclaim your life, starting with that.
I mean, Fred Durst is a rock star, okay? He doesn't need to leak his personal videos. It's like Paris Hilton. I mean, people go in to the internet and they find these videos and they leak them because they're pathetic and sad, okay?
No, what's pathetic and sad is the fact that these so-called stars, whose talent is dubious, you don't think that these guys perhaps have a hand in releasing these things for the publicity?
Why would they?
Zach,
That's
come
gross.
on! You work in the newspaper business. It's all over the newspapers. It's on the radio, on the internet. It's everywhere. That's what makes people famous nowadays.
Yeah, but Paris Hilton is already famous, okay? she's a model. She's now on TV. I mean, she's
a
the
pain
heir
in the
to a
ass.
huge fortune.
She's only famous because of those tapes. The tapes made her famous. And frankly, I don't know if you've seen them or not, but her performance in them is rather lackluster.
good.
What?
They're hot.
Hot! Zach, she doesn't know what she's doing. There's
sure she
corpse that
does.
have more life in that activity than she does.
I thought.
You
Stop
need to
laughing at me.
get out more, buddy.
Thanks.
That's pathetic. She's pathetic in those, man.
No, it's.
Go out and find a real woman. Find a real woman and have a conversation with her.
Hey,
Might
I
be more
can
interesting.
find real women. Look, are you this much of an ass when you talk to Ritu? I mean, is this what she likes about you?
Look, I know how to handle Ritu, Zach. Okay, that's something that comes
really?
with my age and experience. Okay.
You know how to handle her.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
no problem.
you know how to handle Meg and her at the same time? I saw you. The hot tub. Don't hide it very well.
I think you just need to slow down a little bit. I think you're getting ahead of yourself and you're making it more than it really was.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, if you want to keep this casual, that's totally fine with me. I mean, I actually just want to thank you. I mean, I never really realized this about myself, and you, I don't know, you kind of showed me.
Okay, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying here.
Okay, if you don't want to date me, that's fine, okay? But you've got to take me out to some more bars to meet some people.
I just don't think that's the right thing to do.
Oh, come on. come on, Dana, look, I'm really sorry about all that stuff I said about you being like a trendy downtown lesbian cliche. Like, I just didn't get it before. And then we went, and like, there's all those women and the dancing, and it was just so empowering, and like, there's no loser guys around trying to grope you, and it was just like such a cool community and environment. And like,
Okay,
I just
you know
really...
what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that you're in love with the idea of being a lesbian. You know, that you think it's cool, but deep down, I don't think you are.
And then when I found those photos that Todd was taking in the washroom here, I confronted him about that. Like, we had a huge blowout, him and I. He ended up saying like the most horrible things that anyone has ever said to me, just the nastiest stuff.
He's an ass, okay? Obviously, you can't believe anything he says.
Well, I called the cops on him. I called the cops on him for taking those photos.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
But that was the right thing to do. I mean, you had no other choice. What he was doing was illegal. Not only that, it was cruel.
God, I'm so stupid for thinking that things could work out between Todd and me. This time I just thought.
No, Christina, it had nothing to do with you. It's Todd, okay? And me, I feel guilty. I kind of, I stirred things up by forcing the whole issue of you getting the operation, and that I should have just butted out. That was stupid of me.
As soon as I get the money for that operation, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you doing financially, by the way? I mean, you have money coming in?
Yeah, I do. I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're fine? Because I saw your ad. I mean, you're back being an escort.
It's in working order. You have nothing to worry about. Shannon is a professional,
You're in good
Johnny.
hands.
Just breathe
Okay.
through it, okay? Relax. Relax. You look good. You're gonna look even better. Hey, Johnny.
I barely touched you.
It's just a razor, man. Just a razor.
Relax. Okay,
Okay.
put the newspaper kind of
gonna
underneath
catch
so we don't
him.
get hair all over your new dad.
Just relax.
All right. Beautiful.
relax.
Just kind of tilt your head.
There you go. There you go.
Just-
No.
It's
Come on
gonna
back.
be
Come on back. Grab my hand. Grab my hand.
Support.
Okay, there you go. There you go,
Okay?
buddy. There you go.
Think happy thoughts.
There you
happy
go.
Thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, happy
There you
thoughts,
go.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Happy thoughts.
Yeah.
Don't move.
Oh, that's
Stop
not so
fidgeting.
bad.
Stop moving.
It hurts.
It doesn't hurt.
It hurts a little bit.
It's interesting that, you should be so disapproving of perverts when you basically are one.
What?
I mean, spying on me in my backyard, on my own private property,
Spying?
my business, you seem to be sticking your nose
Your
into.
private property looks right onto my private property, okay? I was doing dishes, and I happened to catch you in the hot tub doing whatever, okay?
In the night. Did you have your little night vision goggles on?
No,
Huh?
I didn't have night vision goggles on. There's a light by the hot tub,
Unbelievable,
okay?
Zach. Unbelievable.
Oh, come on. Look, she has kids, doesn't she? I mean, not to mention she's married.
This isn't your business, okay?
No, and maybe it's not your business either, okay? That's a family.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, you've never obviously done anything like this. I mean, considering that you were, married and you were an adulterer and you're divorced.
Yes, but I know that, okay? And I feel bad about it, all right? You
Oh.
don't seem to care. It doesn't seem to matter to you at all.
Well, you're right. Maybe I need to take a minute and just really think about the impact that this is going to have on some other lives. Okay?
That's all I'm saying.
It's not like I'm dating my brother's girlfriend, for example.
Does everyone know about this?
Touché.
Seymour, you think you know about my life, but there are so many things that you don't understand, okay? It's like, I put this ad in the paper because I need to make money, okay?
realize that.
And it's like, I don't have a pimp when I do that job, and I'm not hooked on drugs, so it's like, I get to keep all that money at the end of the day. All that money is mine, okay? And it's like, I'm a transsexual. We just don't have as many options as regular people have. Do you get that? Like, remember when I showed up at the car park? Remember what happened?
I know.
Seymour, stuff like that happens all the time to me, okay? You just don't get it.
I do get it, but you can't let some stupid-minded people try and destroy your life. I mean, I was telling Britta the other day, you are one of the smartest people. You have one of the best senses of humor, one of the best personalities of anybody
Seymour,
I know. You could do anything.
I don't want to have this conversation with you, and if you continue, you and I are going to get in a really big fight, okay?
I don't care. Let's have a big fight then. Christina, when I first talked to you, when it was the first time I got to know the real Christina, past all the lies, you told me you hated doing that. You told me you hated being an escort. You took something away from you, something that money couldn't even buy back.
Why do you care about this like this? Like, it's like you care about it more than I do, okay? It's like, I don't even care what happens, and I don't even care what happens to me or anything about this, okay? So just change the subject.
Okay, that's a little funny coming from you, considering the circumstances. I mean, how would you feel if somebody just said, you know what, Dana, I don't buy it, you're straight?
Oh, come on, it's too...
No, it's totally, like, that's just...
No,
How
it's
are
two
you gonna tell
different-
me how I feel?
It's two different situations, okay? It wasn't like just one day I slept with one woman and then was like, rah, rah, I'm a lesbian, trucked me down to Church Street. It was something that took me a long time to figure out and go through. You're young, okay? You're trying to figure out who you are, and I think that you're drawn to a community because you think it's something that would be great to be a part of, but for the people that are involved, that's who they are. They don't choose to be there, all right? It's part of them.
Wow, Dana, thanks for the life lesson.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. It was my bad. I should not have slept
No,
with you. Okay,
you know what? I actually thought for a second there that you might understand where I'm coming from.
I'm trying
But
to...
clearly you don't, so forget it.
Johnny, this is for your own good.
I don't know about
Sit
this.
still. It's gonna look good. You're gonna look younger. You're gonna look younger.
God.
No more. I don't want to do this
I'm
no
not
more.
done yet.
No, leave it.
Let her finish, would
Look,
you, please?
Take a look at it, you'll see. I gotta finish it. Just a little bit more to go. Okay?
Oh,
Do you see?
oh yeah. It's like a little mini tickler. It's like a mini tickler.
No.
Huh?
That you gotta let her clean that
Thank
up, man.
you.
That's just wrong.
You cannot keep that. You'll be making a statement.
Yeah.
What kind of statement?
I like 1938 Berlin's kind of statement. It's just wrong.
Aye?
It's either I'm hairless or I'm Hitler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy at the
Yeah.
That guy, yeah.
German guy.
Yeah,
Right.
you don't want it. You don't
Yeah.
want it.
Okay?
Man, he ruined that mustache for everybody, didn't he?
Pretty much. Come on, let's finish this.
Okay, you ready? Finish it up. Clean the
No, please, let
on.
me, listen. I need to run this last mile by myself, all right? You understand? Good night, tickler. Good night, sweet tickler.
Pete, I haven't told anyone about you and Meg, so can you just... And I don't plan on it, okay? So can we just keep these things between us? I just... no one needs to find out about Naomi.
Don't panic, man. Cone of silence, you know?
Yeah.
You're part of the brotherhood, you know? Fellow player, so, you know, I know, Dal, that, you know, that's your thing, too. I mean, we're more alike than you like to acknowledge, my friend. You know, you don't dress as well, and you're kind of skinny, and...
No, I'm not like you, okay?
No?
No, I'm not.
How are we that different, then, really?
Well, are you still seeing Meg?
What if I was?
Well, that's where we differ then, okay? I put an end to the Naomi situation, okay? It happened once, and then I said to her, we can't do this again, okay? That's it. It's over.
Okay. And obviously then you, being such an upstanding guy, you went and told your brother all about it to clear the air and just...
No, I didn't tell him, but that's not the point.
Look, anytime you got any of his friends over and you want to party, just, you know, feel free to hop the fence, jump in. I like to keep it around, you know, 28 to 32 degrees, depends. And don't make me change the water.
Look, Christina, just because Tom's left doesn't mean you're worthless, okay?
I know, but when he left, he took our TV and he took my jewelry and he took our money, and then I'm left in this big apartment and I don't know how to pay for it.
Christina, please, just don't go see this guy tonight. Don't see the client, please.
Why shouldn't I be a whore? Every time I get involved with a guy, he says that he loves me and he's just using me. Todd didn't love me, and no man is ever gonna love me.
Christina, I love you. I love you, okay?
Well, thank you. It means a lot to me as a friend. But it's not the same.
I mean, I love you. Christina, look at me. I'm in love with you. I love you.
Even though you about.
Yes. I love you. Get your stuff. Move in with me. Let me take care of you for a while.
Oh my God.